message from the sponsor of this video, Airlo. So over the past year and a half, I've had the incredible privilege to travel to over 8 different countries, some of which you guys have seen in my vlogs. And something that I needed in every single country I visited was an eSIM so that I could connect to the internet wherever I was. Airlo is an app that allows you to purchase eSIMs or digital SIM cards for your phone, and I was actually using Airlo before they even reached out to me when I was traveling around Europe and when I was in Vietnam. No matter how long or short my trip was, I was able to buy the exact amount of internet I needed for the days I was traveling without needing to wait in lines at the airport or worry about connecting to Wi-Fi. And especially while solo traveling, being able to connect to the internet wherever I was without needing to worry about Wi-Fi not only made traveling easier, but also made me feel a lot safer, especially as a solo female traveler. I personally loved using Airlo because it was just so easy to use. All you have to do is download the app, use my code to purchase your eSIM in advance, and then activate it once your trip begins. That way, once you're at your destination, you'll be automatically connected to the internet. Great thing about Airlo is that it also tracks how much data you use, so you can top it off whenever, wherever you are. So if you're planning to travel internationally anytime soon, I definitely recommend using Airlo. You can install the app for free today and use my code DOBOCHOBO3 to get $3 off your first eSIM. Thank you so much to Airlo for sponsoring this video and for making international travel just a little bit less daunting, especially for solo travelers like me. Just as a PSA, this vlog is from like a year ago from my trip to Japan last year. Originally, I wasn't gonna post it, but a lot of you guys said you wanted to see them anyway, so enjoy this video from the archives. I have made it out of the hostel. A little bit of a late start to my day, but here is the OOTD. Because I spent so much money on the Ryokan in Hakone, I really wanted to try and save some money by staying in a hostel. The only con is that there is a smoking room on the first floor. You're only allowed to smoke in that room, but whenever you open the door of the room, the smell of like cigarette smoke goes throughout the entire house, and so I can smell it from my bed on the 3rd floor, which is unfortunate, but you know, I feel like it could be a lot worse. Currently heading over to a cafe that was recommended by a friend I made in Hakone. I've been talking to strangers a lot more, and it's honestly kind of fun. Plan today is to rent a bike and kind of explore just the neighborhoods that are around here, and then visit a shrine or two. I just got a bike with no plan. I think I might go to the river. I passed by it and I saw that there was like a bike path. currently on my way to Uji. I got off the wrong stop, and so I need to walk to the stop that I was supposed to get off at. Currently in a very quiet residential area that I think is just kind of like a transit town. There's like trains going by every 30 seconds, but this is my outfit. The brown jacket is back. It's actually blowing my mind how warm Japan is right now. It's like mid-November and it is a mild 65 degrees. I think this is the first fall of my life where I'm not experiencing like seasonal depression. Although the sun still sets pretty early, like before 5 p.m. because I have been experiencing like a lot more sunny days in Japan, at least compared to Seattle. Like my SAD is not even close to being as bad as it usually is. Also, it could be the fact that I'm like not in school anymore and I don't have to go through like midterms, but it is a very interesting change. I think that is the famous Fushimi Inari path. There's no way I'm going up there. Look at how many people there are. Having lunch right now, but I want to try this. It's like a filling. So zen. Get the extra rich matcha.
your nails.
Ah, thank you.
Good morning from Osaka. One thing that I love about Japanese hotels is that they give you pajamas. This one is more like a nightgown. I had, I think, the best sleep I've had so far in Japan in this bed. Oh, the blanket was so comfy. Fun fact, this hotel was actually the cheapest out of all of my accommodations per night, including my hostel. Like, my hostel was $80 a night. I'm leaving Japan this week, but I still have a few more days in Osaka, and then I'm gonna go to Tokyo for 2 nights just because it's closer to the airport and I want to do some like last minute shopping. Something that people don't mention about long-term travel, especially like long-term solo travel, is that you really have to like manage your energy well. I feel like I didn't really vlog that much when I was in Kyoto, and that's partially because I really didn't do that much. One, I just started my period, and so I was just feeling very low energy. But also on the second night I was staying in the hostel, I got out to use the restroom pretty late at night, like around 1 a.m. and I brought my phone with me, which thank God I did, because when I tried to get back into my dormitory, the door was locked and the password that they had given me like in the email, it wasn't working. And so I started panicking. It was like 1 a.m. everyone's asleep. I tried a couple different combinations, it didn't work. I tried knocking on the door, no one was opening the door, and so I just had a moment where it was so dramatic. I just like sank down onto the floor outside of the hallway and I was like, am I gonna have to sleep here the entire night? I tried texting the owner of the hostel, she wasn't responding. I tried calling her, the eSIM on my phone isn't set up to do phone calls, so the phone call didn't even go through. The people pleaser in me started panicking because I felt so bad about having to like wake someone up to get back into the dorm, to the point where I was seriously considering just like sleeping out in the living room area. That's how much I didn't want to be a disturbance to someone. I did cry. I ended up being able to kind of work around the eSIM issue, and I was able to FaceTime the owner, and after 2 calls she picked up and gave me the actual password to get into the dorm. I don't know why they didn't give that password in the first place. I had never needed to use a password to open the door because the door is usually kept open throughout the day, but because I had used the bathroom at night, they closed the door and it was locked. I have never appreciated having my own room more. Yeah, that was a little bit of a traumatizing experience. In hindsight, I could have just knocked really loudly until someone opened the door for me, but that was like the last thing that I wanted to do. I was also hoping to like meet some people or like make new friends at the hostel, but the vibe seemed to be like everyone just kind of does their own thing. No one seemed to really talk to each other. It was just like kind of an awkward vibe. I feel like a hostel in Europe might have been more social, but that hostel was definitely like very quiet. That's kind of why I didn't really vlog that much in Kyoto. I feel like I kind of just took it slow. There's only really one day where I was out from like morning till night, and that was the day I went to Uji. Today's Monday and I fly back to Seattle on Friday. And honestly guys, I think I'm ready to go home. Japan has been fantastic, but especially because I have been away from home since July and I haven't started editing any of the Japan footage, so I have no idea like how I'm gonna split it up. Okay, I'm getting really hungry, so there's an udon place that my friend recommended to me. This bed is so comfy.
Perspective, my love. If there is judgment that you are fearing from people who you know, you just protecting yourself from the truth that you are surrounded by people who don't genuinely support you.
So I decided to go to the aquarium last minute, like an hour before they closed, and I'm so glad that I did because that was actually an elite experience. Half of the time I felt like I was the only person there, and I got to listen to my own music, spend as much time looking at whatever fish I liked. Also, it helped that that was like one of the best aquariums that I've ever been to. I did feel like a tiny bit rushed towards the end, but given the fact that I came literally right before closing, that's kind of a given. But very underrated experience going to the aquarium alone at night. Would highly recommend.